baby. Let's go. I knew this, bro. I got 3+1 speeds in the last 2 weeks, baby. Stop fucking playing with me, nigga. 007, nigga. Let's get it, man. Sky, 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 sky.
Hey, chill, TA. Start looking at my motherfucking cousin. What's up with that, man?
Lock in, J Fox. We got.
I'm big chilling, dog.
I'm gonna go take a shower. Then when I come back, I'm gonna watch y'all play and roll up while I'm watching y'all play and smoke while I'm watching y'all play and then get high when I'm watching y'all play. You get what I'm saying? But I'll be back. It only take me about 5, 6, 7 minutes to take a shower. You feel me? I don't play around. I don't take no water like all day. Let my controller charge. You know what I'm saying? WLT shit. I'll be back though. I ain't no cap. You do your dirt, nigga. You get right now, bro. Real talk. Knock that nigga off. Make that nigga. I'll be 7-1. You know what I'm saying?
We are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
So this game of art, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. Two unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but two teams like this, and I remember in preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these two are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
Hey, switch gears.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
54! Mike 14! Watch the curl!
To throw is Watson on 1st and 10. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Out of the gun, Watson. This pass caught by Hamler. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Check.
From the red zone now, Watson. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. To the air yet again, Watson.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
It's going to be a long day. Watch the safety creep. Mike 14.
Here we go on 4th. Watson.
I got you.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Check nine. Watch out.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Quickly in the backfield. Like a lawn chair.
Hey, 57. Watch the screen.
Mahomes.
Complete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. And incomplete. Need to come up with something here on third down.
Check 37. Check 37. Go, 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 go. 15. Mike 38, Mike 38. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 38.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Let's go right here now.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Hamler now on the return. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, 24. Ship. Watch the ship.
Watson now to throw. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Undercrush. Hey, 59. I know it's not.
Back to throw, Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Hey, alert. Hey, 31. 14's the mic.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
65.
3rd and 2, Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 4th down, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson flushed out right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Single receiver.
Looking to throw. Watson being chased out left. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
What is that? 19. Hey, here we go. Watch the 24. Kill.
Now Watson throwing on 4th down.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
38 to Mike. Hey, 43, 15. 38, Mike, 38. Come on, D.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Mike, 38. I got one.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
That's it, baby. We gonna run.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find 2 unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here, 2 heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20. They ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015? 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one.
3rd and long. It's Watson. And that will be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm. 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes on the clock. Second quarter. 7-0 ball game.
Check.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Mahomes now on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Oh, you got deep? Mark 38, Mark 38, Mark 38. I'm trying to collect.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Watch the screen.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Come on, fellas.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here I come. Here I come. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Mike 14. Mike 14. Mike 59. I got you. Mike 14. Mike 14. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's going to let it go again. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Browns. Anthony Schwartz, as the first half is winding down. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Seibert now to kick this thing away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The slot man in motion right. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Check 24, check 24.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On second and very short, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Here's a diving catch right side.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Down, he's coming. Wide, get wide.
Throwing again is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
From the 50, it's Watson. And this is caught. It's Brown. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Switch, switch.
Here's Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Hey, turn it up. Shift, watch the shift. 59.
Second down and goal. Watson.
They're running it.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal.
59. Mike 14. Mike 14.
In motion left comes Brown.
Mike 14. Mike 14. Here we go. JaySecure's. Defense all day. All day.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
On 4th down, Watson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Hey, check Mike 27. Mike 27. Hey, I'm coming after you. Yellow. Coming after you. Check your hot read.
Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Here we go.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Shift.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Check 49. 43. Check 25. Check 25. Attack.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Tighten up.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Returning it, here's Hamler. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, Watson. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Let's put him on the buses. Hey, 59. Team on the bus. Check 31. Alert.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Watson. Dancing to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
No timeout.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got a man at Schwartz, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken way. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Watson's throw pulled in by Schwartz. And out of bounds right around the 20.
SOS. Mike 14. Mike 14.
Watson off play action. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diamond catch. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Browns have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
This is taken way up at the 25.
Let's go, baby.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
38 to Mike. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Mike 38, Mike 38.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Mike 38, Mike 38, Mike 38.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes.
Let's go.
Throw left side, complete to Tony. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Watch the run. Check 99.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Hey, check 24, check 24. Check.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Bang, 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 bang. Out. Yellow.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And making the tackle there, Martin Emerson.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on fourth. It would be 58 yards from here.
Mike 38, Mike 38. Crunch time, defense.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Mike 38, Mike 38. Come on, D. Mike 38, Mike 38, Mike 38. You can't block me. You can't block me. Alert 3, alert 3.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Safe.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Kadarius Toney with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there.
His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From the 6.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Get in the weight room. Hey, 31.
Watson.
Mike 10, Mike 10. Wild Bill.
Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You could run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
10's the mic. 10's the mic. Watch twist. 54. Twist. Watch the safety creep. Mike 10. Mike 10.
Now Watson. And that's complete to Brown.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
54. 55. Let you know right now, you better bring it. Check 9.
Here's Watson.
Switch up.
He's got Hamler.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Hey, we got Mike 24. Hey, tight down. There you go. 10's the mic. Hey. Let's go.
Watson to throw. That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
Come on. Kill. 54. Hey, 59.
To throw, Watson.
This is our time, guys. This is our time.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Check safety. Shift. Check motion.
Watson looks to throw again. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
54 is down. He's coming. 14's the mic. 14's the mic.
Y'all not ready. Check 37. Check 37.
26.
Now Watson. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. He'll get it inside the 20. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Tony Field that time in on the tackle. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So this one in the win column for Kansas.